You are all. So these are some photos from Aldridge, which is in on the outskirts of Warsaw in the West Midlands. Nice enough little town. I think it might actually be a village, but yeah. So that's the end of it. It all travels around Warsaw. The photos are collected will get compiled into a book. I thought it was quite interesting. We've got the King Charles coronation preparations already underway, and yeah, it's the usual sort of stuff really. Locals catching buses and war memorials. I do find with a lot of towns though, it's like the same thing over and over really. A church, a barber shop, a bakery and all the rest of it. But it's nice to see Springs on the way. That was with a Paralympian from the town. There was a bit of a vibe there, I have to say, compared to the rest of the West Midlands. It's a bit colder, a little bit less friendly, but I noticed obviously there's druids used to be around the area. But anyway, here's the video. So, shot of all the countryside in this distance. Shot of all the countryside in this distance. Probably look really nice in the summertime. Sticking with the spring is coming sort of thing. Oh, he's got these popping up. I'll get a foot in a minute, but it's very lovely to share. Very similar to autumn, spring is really, because everything gets colourful, but they're going in opposite directions obviously. In autumn everything's decaying, but yeah, it's still nice and colourful, and in spring it's all colourful bits coming up. And I may as well talk about it for anyone that's not in the know. Obviously some people won't know what that means, but compass suites, and that's to do with the Freemasons up there. You'll find one of these in every town, city, village. Obviously some people will talk about it being a big conspiracy, but the lower levels don't even know what's going on at the top. For example, I had a mate who's in the Masons, and they're obviously very low level, and I mentioned to him, well, maybe not at your level, nothing's going on, but certainly at the 33rd degree there will be. And he didn't even know there's 33 degrees, so that kind of says it already, doesn't it? But yeah, so for those who wander past his symbol, obviously symbols, I've heard symbols rule the world. I'd say numbers do personally, but certainly when you're driving, symbols do. Yeah, so that's the Masons. Just as I was walking away, something else came to mind. In every single institution, whether it be the police, the military, the fire service, paramedics, so on and so on, at the top levels, at the high levels of masonry, the high levels of these institutions, you'll have Masons running the show, and I'll tell you why. You've got all these LGBTQ enforcement policies, D&I policies, all these globalist agendas being played out because we've got these people in place, place of authority to enforce it. This lovely ring of flowers around this blossom tree here. As the blossom's starting to come out. Just getting focus, back off of it. Struggles a lot with the focus, this camera. Come on, mate, come on. Yeah. Even the blossoms start to fall off. Like I was saying earlier, like autumn, there's parallels between the two. So you've got a blossom falling off in a minute, and you'll have the leaves falling off in autumn. And this was a Lloyd's Bank that's shut down. Same as all the big cities, you've got them shutting down in the smaller villages as well. This central bank digital currency that's on the way. So that's at least 2 cash machines that's gone there. Just a little observation I've made. So you've got it's almost like a sun, it's certainly like an 8-pointed star there, and over on the other side you've got another sun over here, I know it's a compass, but you got the 8 points, same as like the star. These are really good. Got all these, so that one in particular I like, you know, the Romans. St Mary's, Staffordshire. But yeah, the point I'm getting to, it's quite odd that you got these 8 pointed stars everywhere. And then over there you've got the Druids Heath Golf Club. So maybe a bit of a link there with the Druids around here. Hello, mate. Could feel something on my ears. Spring's on the way, innit?
Nice.
Really impressed with Aldridge so far. And this is another reason. So it's just the Bonner Garden. And it's a nice old war memorial to Lieutenant Charles George Bonner from the Royal Navy Reserve, who died in World War One at the Bay of Biscay, if you like. Struggling a bit with the reflection on it. Trying to get daffodils in the background. Hi mate, you alright?
Yes, thanks, you.
Yeah, I know bad.
Cool, isn't it?
Cool, yeah, it's quite a nice feel though, isn't it? It's like a spring cool.
Dry.
Eh?
Dry.
Yeah, that's it. Right, on to, that's a nice angle actually with the path leading through. And then the church on the side. Managed to get some people in the background and all. So I've got the stick and wicket down here. Let's go and see what this is. So it wasn't what I expected. I thought it was going to be like a pub or something. There was a kids football game going on. And I could go in there legally, take a photograph of it. I wouldn't zoom in on anybody. Just so the football field full of people. But to be honest, can I really be arsed with all the hassle of paranoid looks and so yeah, I think I'll just leave that one. Get a photo of this. It's a shame, but got to play the game a little bit, I think. It's not worth the hassle sometimes. So, back into the village centre. Across this old Roman style building. I like the architecture, the pillars. And there's a good chance something like when I was in Barnet a couple of weeks ago is about to happen. So, public access, no barriers crossed, CCTV is recording it anyway, and a very old looking building. This is what I was interested in. So, the Aldridge Great War Project, First World War, served as a hospital. 941 patients treated at this place. And that's it. Go on. Last bit in the matter there about any Karens or knobheads coming out on me. I'm a bit. I like this. So we've got something up for the coronation, and they must be preparing for it in a couple of months' time. Yeah, they got the King Charles III beacon up. It's because I'm on auto, isn't it? Cool. Among the fields of barley, corn ricks and barley ricks. Da, 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 da. This was a Lloyd's bank that's shut down. Same as all the big cities, you've got them shutting down in the smaller villages as well. This central bank digital currency that's on the way. So that's at least 2 cash machines that's gone there. got a old compass down here, 8-pointed star if you prefer. Don't know if there's anything significant on there. The swag, park line pits, the airport, beacon, St Mary's Church, Roman site. That might be quite interesting actually. There's a lot here, to be fair, for a small village. I'm really impressed. Quite a proud little village, really. Wall, that's the Romans. You got Rotary International over there. What's this? Looks like it's in French. Peace to world over. It's all in different languages. Don't know if there's any reason for that, but I think that's Spanish, I guess. Not entirely sure. Monday. Worlds. Looks of it Swiss or German or something, that one. Or maybe it is French, I don't know. And I think it's fair to say this is me coming to the end of Aldridge now. It's got Wetherspoons over here. And that's it. Photograph that chippy and get on the move to somewhere else.